Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Everything Wrong. Basically, the show is I go and I find videos and I look for everything that's wrong with the videos. And then everything we find that's wrong, we put on the sin counter and I tally them out. So, without further ado, let's get started into the video. Alrighty, let's go. And start out. Alright, first off, I'm going to start out with quality will be the first tally. Quality. Flowing Island Productions. Sounds like a part-time thing that kind of reminds me of Angel Island, doesn't it? I love how they just use a screenshot of a TV that has the Sega logo on it. Filming kids. Filming his kids.
Said it was just a video game, but I knew better. After all, my dad's job was to search for life on other planets.
What life on other planets?
Although many versions of the events he witnessed made their way out into the media, that was just security
I wonder what media?
Doing its job. Like who could keep a secret that big, right?
Who is bad child narrating this?
Anyway, this is what my dad said really happened.
Filming his kids through a window. Feels like something you would find in Metal Gear Solid. Really hope none of this video is copyrighted. It's like Star Wars. It's so bad quality that I can't even see what that says. Love how it's all just storyboards.
Uncle Chuck!
Sonic's voice in this picture, in this film, this pitch.
Uncle Chuck!
Okay, this part. Okay, you couldn't tell in this part, but this looks like this shadow part right here, like right here, makes it look like it's chaos from. Probably the only good frame, probably one of the very bad frame of it's very graphic, very detailed picture of Sonic
Whoa!
with anime eyes.
This is way past cool!
Alright, let's minus 1 point for how good this sequence is. Cuts to white. It just goes on like that for like 10 seconds. Wow. So as of now, we've got, for sins, we have 9 sins. That's not a lot. So I'm gonna look for, I didn't actually think this would be long, but I still need some screen time. So let's go look through some comments on this video. Alright. I just want to imagine for a moment that the executives of Sega at the time actually sitting down to watch this in the boardroom as Penders pitches this to them. I like that scene with Sonic on that hoverboard. It represents Pender showing his pitch to a movie studio and getting rejected perfectly. My dad works for the government and he said Sonic is real. Yeah, right. The quality of this perfectly reflects the quality of Ken Penders. Oh! Anyone else saw a Sonic shoe when seeing this art? I think his drawing skills have actually degraded since Archie shit-canned him. Imagine being a Sega employee, having to watch Ken's pitch and immediately seeing Floating Island Productions as the first impression of the pitch. I also didn't know this, but we're gonna tally them out while we look at the comments. Floating Island Productions, that explains his echidna fetish. He filmed his own kids playing Sonic through a window. Couldn't have said it better than myself. Are you telling me someone literally went into an office or something with this, hoping it'd get greenlit? It's made me feel better about my own crappy OC characters I made when I was 10. We're not gonna put one on there because that's fine. Season 3 of Sonic Sat-Am was cancelled for this, ladies and gentlemen. Just let that sink in for a moment. I want to turn back time just to go see Sega and see the reactions to this pitch. -1 for doing that, for making that comment. I still refuse to believe that Penders was a professional artist. Like, holy crap, I've seen amateurs that want to get into the industry with everything better. Imagine Pender presenting this to executives as, so look, this is the idea of the Sonic, so look, this is the idea of a Sonic movie. The biggest production that has occurred to me. The movie which will just hit the cinema will be the biggest success. This will compete with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, The Ice Age, and Harry Potter at the same time. You will see the greatest success of the Blue Hedgehog. I love how years later there was an actual Sonic movie and it was so much better than anything Kenders would make. I love how I said Kenders. Wow. Sat-Am Season 3 died for this? Yes, it did. We're not gonna put that in because I actually think this could have had at least a chance. I'm not saying a big one. I'm saying like a small one. Sonic doesn't deserve this. I think he did. Wait until this guy finds out about all the crappy and cursed content that people are making with this character. It's even funnier because Sonic is also voiced by Ken's daughter. Yeah, that needed a tally. I'm not sure how the first half and second half connect in any way. Or what am I even supposed to do with the second half? Was somebody supposed to see a movie in that? Apparently! Love how the premise hinges on superseding all other canons as a true story. The audacity is totally on brand for Ken. I invented the title endgame and the concept of Knuckles having a dad, Penders. That's funny. Imagine if he actually responded to this pitch trailer, and not gonna lie, I think I would have been better off knowing that this exists, off not knowing that this existed. Needs a reboot. I'll take half. I'll take half off for that because I actually like that, and for some reason needs a reboot. No, the games need a reboot. This needs Jesus. Also, by the way, remember everyone, go to church. Christianity colors. Hope not. Plot twist, Robotnik destroyed Mobius with his super laser piss. We're gonna remove another half as well. He couldn't even get an image with the Sega logo. Instead, he just took a photo with the logo in a TV. That's it? That's the last episode? Yes. Mobius being destroyed is disturbing as hell. Even Ken was smoking that good stuff when coming up with this idea. Also, another thing. It's also 420 day. Crazy seeing this comment, eh? I can imagine watching this monstrosity in cinemas. Better than what everyone else is putting out these days. Apparently people don't like the Borderlands movie and the Halo TV show. I, for one, actually like the Halo TV show. Don't face criticism because of that. I can fucking smell you. I think I just vomited in my own brain. That does not even make any sense. And people say Ken Penders knows how to do Sonic right. He knows how to do he knows how to do comics right, I'll tell you that. Oh, good lord. Why is the little girl doing Sonic's voice? Unknown, Kong. Well, the pitch never got very far, so Penders probably had one of his kids for something do their voice as a placeholder. They literally couldn't have gotten the person who voiced Sonic in young Sonic in Sat-Am or Jaleel White. In another universe, this is the Sonic movie that came out and not the live-action one. I actually like that. The new movie looks incredible. I can't wait to watch it. Sarcasm 2021. The only thing this pitch communicated to me was that Sonic is an asshole who unwraps his gifts before the day of celebration. Yep. The animation is A+ quality. Imagine being the people who had to watch this pitch. That would be you guys. I'm kind of skeptical about this. Has Ken Penders ever confirmed that this is what he actually showed studio execs? If it was found on a forum, how do we know it's not just a hoax made by some user? If it is real, that's both embarrassing for Ken and oddly uplifting for those who want to break into showbiz. This is supposed to be a proof of concept, yet nothing is elaborated on. Why is there a group studying life on other planets? Is this the future? What kind of stories made it to the media, and why don't we see them? How does the dad know the real story? How is the opening learned about? The dad isn't there and there's no equipment or documentation process on the tip of no people studying the other planets. Where did Charles go and why is Sonic looking for him? Who shot the laser and why? Okay, I can answer only a few of these questions, and my thoughts is this isn't the future. They're starting life on other planets, so they could probably make money or something. Why? I'm gonna guess that some of those stories were either actual aliens. Remember, Sonic is a hedgehog. Unless alien hedgehog sort of thing. And I'm gonna have to guess that probably a talking ice cream cone. Like Vanillite from Pokemon. How does the dad know the real story? Probably because the dad... I'm gonna guess that the dad is actually a... Probably the dad is Sonic the Hedgehog. Or retired Dr. Eggman. It's either Sonic the Hedgehog that became a human because of the government, or it could be Dr. Eggman, but he's like retired. Can't answer the fourth question. Charles probably went to Charles probably got kidnapped. And I'm gonna guess that Sonic's looking for him because probably to do something stupid. And I'm gonna guess that Mel Sonic shot the laser to destroy Mobius. This is what I'd imagine a YouTube poop made by Chris Chan would look like. I just want to remind everyone that we could have gotten Sonic SatAM Season 3 if Ken Pender's mind is business. We are getting a SatAM Season 3. It's gonna be fan-made. And they're trying to do it with Sega's awareness. This is even more hilarious knowing that Paramount took the idea of a live-action Sonic film and ran with it. Who said this film was going to be live action? So let me get this straight. This was supposed to be a movie based on a comic book, based on a cartoon, based on a video game, based on a drawing from a restaurant napkin. Is that the real? I've been looking everywhere for that napkin drawing, and I've somehow gotten nowhere into finding that picture. Wow. Sam 3 died for this. Sam Season 3 died for this. He ruined someone's career for this. Badly cropped Island Productions. Sonic Movie 3, first trailers, looking great. Yeah. Is it strange that I want to see more of this garbage? No. This movie would make me believe in the devil. Maybe. So he came up with Sonic Riders first too? Oops. Okay, actually he came up with the idea of Sonic Extreme. But then that got canceled. So then there was that is actually he came up with a game called Sonic Extreme or Sonic the Hedgehog Extreme. No, this isn't like that canceled Sega Saturn game. It's more like it's an Xbox game, kind of like Sonic Riders. But then they came with, but I think Visionscape, the creators who were going to make that game, closed down, and they canceled it. I really hope someone dumped the entire source code for Sonic the Hedgehog Extreme, because I want to see someone make their own version of that. Flowing Island Productions, aka I really want to get the rights for Angel Island. My friend found this deep in the back archives of a forum. Ah yes, as is a cursed creation, such this should be. Sonic Frontiers. That part definitely creates it. Why isn't it called Angel Island Productions? Flowing Island Productions. God damn, Penders. Why is he so obsessed with echidnas? Imagine after Ken dies and the comic comes back with the old story, a fan to make the movie in 2030. I mean, that film still could be possible with the film could still be possible if someone from Team Season worked on it. I would actually like a darker Sonic film. It is pretty dark. Pretty sure a bad trailer isn't what a pitch is. A pitch is basically more like a concept of what we could imagine it be. Fan-made trailers looks better a million times than this. Who keeps commenting these with bad pronunciations? We need to know the title of the soundtrack. It's been in my head for days. It's just too good. Tried to Shazam it, didn't get anything, and I refuse to believe that anyone would have composed something original just for this. Truly a masterpiece. That's not Sonic voice. That's not Sonic's voice. Sonic Armageddon was set in tombstone. This is the reason the third season died. Along with Ben Hurst. Rest in peace. That movie could have saved the Sonic franchise. I don't know if it could have saved it. It probably could have made people think less about it. Wow, that's definitely, is there more, or does it cut to white and Ken looks, or to executives slash producers and says, so what do you think? It just cuts to white. Is my friend found this? Is my friends found this buried in a forum somewhere far away? Your cover story for when this trailer gets baked. Rest in peace, Sonic Armageddon. We would have loved to see you. Would have liked that. Yep, I don't need to see anymore. Bye, Catakaris. Did Catakaris actually see this film? This video? My concern is how Sonic is using a writer's board. Wait, I'm gonna have to cut that part out. How Sonic and Penders will then claim that Sonic Riders was also his idea as a result. You know, my version is also the real version of what happened with Sonic as well. This feels like something I would watch in the kids section of an on-demand service in 2010 and not pay attention to. That isn't a compliment. After Smurfs The Lost Village, my faith in Sony going through with making a movie is pretty good. They should have made more Smurfs. Sony should have made more Smurfs movie. The new one's gonna suck. The new Sonic movie looks great. Hell yeah, it does. Not only does that island look like it was made in Photoshop by a person who just got it, but also the name Floating Island Productions is so bad. That's an actual production studio, by the way. What is this? Thank God this pitch was rejected. How can someone... Wow, can someone please tell me what's going on in that video? I could, but I don't think I will. I thought I keep telling you guys. I really wonder where Penders got this sample from. I swear I've heard it in another TV show before or some shit. I'd say we dodged a bullet, but that would be assuming the pistol firing it even worked. Oh, he filmed his kids playing that. Those are his kids, right? Leaked Chris Chan movie. Now I just need at least 60 more minutes of footage. This is bad. Is it bad to actually want to see someone reanimate this? It's also somehow so bad that I actually want to see someone make this in a better quality. But, no. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, God loves you. And also, sin count is 18. And so with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace!